They searched the world over and they thought they'd found true love. Saria met another and she is gone. Good morning, Susan. Good morning, baby. Hey, Neloid. Can y'all see Neloid? Right, Christine, the Roach Motel. Now, I tell you what, the one she was staying at was the cheapest one. We know her she's counting them pennies, nickels, and dimes. Good morning, Val. Where has our piggy gone? Right, Joanna? Good morning, Nikki. Hee-haw, exactly, Neloid. My parents watched that stuff. I hated that show back in. Oh, cool. Awesome. Cool. Now, Lloyd, I don't know what was going on our last live, but nobody could see you but me, but they seem to be able to see you today, so that's good. Val says, howdy. Yeah, I think Facebook's been wonky. It don't make no sense. I don't know what's going on. I know one thing. I think I must have broke the camera because on my other page, my live, I have not got any warnings. It says I have no violations or anything, but I can't go live. It keeps turning and turning and turning. When you hit go live, that little it's like something's buffering. And remember, I told y'all on that page too that it was acting wonky. That my comments, it was lagging. It would always pop up slow connection. I contacted Facebook support. Well, we all know how that goes. So it's not up to where I can go up and running and live on that one again. So hey, Tammy. Good morning. You're fixed now, Neloid. You are got it going on now. You up and running again too. I think it's Facebook, guys. I do. I think they're doing updates or some crap. I don't know, but there's Facebook has not sent me anything and let me know anything that I'm in trouble or that a live was. And see, that's the thing I don't understand because my live's still up. The live I did is still up. And so why can't it go live? It makes no dead blame sense. Who knows? Right, Vanessa? Say hi to everyone we missed. Y'all, what is going on? Bright Joanna, ding dong, the witches, blankety blank, the witches, blankety blank missing. The witchety witch has got a dirt blanket, apparently. Hey, Diane. Good morning, peoples. Let's go and give it a little bit more time. Like I said, this is a new page, guys. Not a new page. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's a new live. First time. First time live on this one. Before I get started, now this one's saying slow connection. If anything starts messing up, guys, let me know. Ah, David made her get off. He's controlling her. It's the only thing that makes sense. I agree. I agree. Right in the Lloyd. He's got a little squeaky voice, don't he? And he talks real fast. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. That's what he sounds like. Hell, I had to screen record it and put it into my photo and editing and slow it down so I could damn understand what he said. I think she's got her one this time. I don't foresee that lasting too much. That's like two goats butting heads together. Good morning, Debbie. Diane, I agree. Who does that shit? Man, I tell you what's the truth. This is just way too fast. It is, Christine. I know, Lord, I'm saying the same thing, girlfriend. I'm telling you. I know, Tammy. I know. Right, Lloyd. He does, Diane. But said he shops at Baby Gap. That's right, Christine. She is the epitome of control freak. It could be in the Lord, you never know. But right now, we pretty daggum sure we know who he is. Oh, thank you, Debbie. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's what we were just talking about. I don't know why I can't go live on my other page. I went in, I contacted support, I sent them an email, I done everything I know to do. I went into all my settings. It says no violations. It says my live is actually still up. My last live I did over there. And it's showing, and I've not received anything from Facebook that said I was flagged or in trouble or I don't know. I don't know, but I can't go live over there. So we're over here. Oh, I missed y'all too. She is the epitome of control. She has to have control. And I could tell that live she did where they were in the bar, all the music and all that crap. In Expose exclusive. I'm the only one that had that. But with that being said, I could tell them with their conversation going on in the background what type of guy he was from the get-go. He's one of those, my woman, probably dad raised him the way they think about women. And I tell you what, she has slap done everything this man. When this man says jump, she says how I. And now all of a sudden she disappeared. I think the last one she did was my last live. That was her last live. The one before that, she got caught in the car, and apparently somebody walked up, apparently him, because she said she went on her 5 minutes and then she went and sat in her car. And then the next thing you know, she looks around and she says, "Oh, sheets," and clicked the camera off, and she ain't been heard from since. You're right, Christine. Not on Facebook. I mean, I'm sure they still owe her money because Facebook's so far behind on paying people. That's what she said. Diane, we don't know. She claims on one of her videos before she went into hiding, she claimed that they had a place. Okay, but that doesn't make any sense because she also said, too, that they got everything from D. Ritter moved into a storage unit. And then the live that she was doing when she ended it so quickly, she was at somebody's house. So it's either his house or his mom's house, because I think we've already established that he lived with his mother. Why else would she have to go get a motel room for him and her to have relations, so to speak? I don't understand that part. If he had his own place, they could go to his house instead of her wasting money on a motel, correct? So he must live with his mom, and they can't knock the boots there, so they have to go get a motel. And then she says finally got moved and got a place, but then turns around and says she put her stuff in storage. But then she goes and she gets Shay when she gets all of her stuff from DeRitter. Takes Shay back with her to Homa, and they wake up in a motel. Her and Shay. So the man was not there. So I don't know if he stayed there that night. Surely to God not with Shay there, all in the same room. Surely to God not. So who knows? Probably knowing her, it doesn't surprise me if he was. Right, Joanna. That's it, Christine. We hit a nerve. If we were wrong, why did she disappear? He told her to shut it down. That's the reason when she was sitting in her car, she turned her head. She turned back around and said, "Oh, shit," and then turned it off real quick. Yeah, he caught her back on Facebook. If you guys have noticed her pattern, she was only going live when he wasn't around, like when he was at work. She did no more of her late night lives. Then she made one live that says, "No, I choose not to go live. He does not control me." Okay, why did you go live only when he was at work? And then all of a sudden, you started whittling it down. And then he walks up on you and you end it. And not only has she quit going live, she's either deactivated her pages or her shit got took. Don't know which one. I was sent a private message that read, "You don't have to worry about her anymore. She pissed me off. I got in touch with somebody and it got word back to him and he shut her down." And that was exactly what I got. Good morning, Mariah. Oh, thank you, Vanessa. Right, no, Lloyd, that makes no sense. You got that right, Christine. A lot of people ain't getting their food stamps. I saw that on the news yesterday morning. Something about a government shutdown. Yeah, if she got them, she probably won't this month. Why is my comments acting groovy? And the Lord says because she has a social life now. Repeat what again, baby? Come on. Right, Tammy? Good morning, Paula. No, Lord, now she'd still be going live if he did that. Right, Mariah? We could only hope, right? Oh, repeat it again. The message I got in my inbox was from a dude, not her dude, but from a dude. And he said, don't worry about her anymore. I watched her shit. It pissed me off. I got in touch with people down there and he got word of it and she's gone off of social media. And sure enough, she was gone. Now, he put that on there sometimes that evening, that day. I read it that evening. So I don't know when he came in my inbox because the way my inbox is set up, if you've never been there before, I have to accept it. And I accepted it. I read it. He contacted me one more time. I said, oh, I know what it was. I said, OMG explanation point. How in the world did you do that? And he says, I got in touch with some people I know down there and it got to him and they let me know that he's taking care of it, that he shut it down, not her. He made her shut it down. Now, whether there's any truth to that, I have no idea, but it's awful funny. I've never seen this person before. He came into my inbox. I had to accept it. And sure enough, I checked the next day. Might have been that same evening. Knowing me, it was that same evening because I wanted to go look. And I went and her page is gone. The retail's still up. Her first original page, VMB, it's still up. Nothing new on either one of them. Her Saria page, still up. Nothing new on that. Her TikTok's up. There's one or two things new on that. The thing about TikTok is when I went on it, and as soon as I went on that profile of hers, it said the live has ended. I don't know if it's because I haven't been over there. I don't go to TikTok. Very rarely do I ever go to TikTok. But something told me to check on it. And as soon as I hit it, it says the live has ended. It went straight to her profile. And I saw one or two little posts she made 3 or 4 or 5 days ago. And it was nothing, just a regular post you would make. It wasn't no live or anything. But Shay has been posting all over her TikTok, and she about made me cry with her two of her posts she made on TikTok. You could tell she's just sad, just up and had to move like that. Had to leave her school, had to get rid of her animals, had to leave her boyfriend, all for Sororo to get out here and ho around, and everything she's done. So right. Probably so, Lloyd. I mean, that's the only person she's got left to run to in these parts would be Rodney. And I haven't been able to see E and knowing right. Y'all, if y'all notice on my page, I've been on my Beastie Bitch, the original. I've been posting, we've been going down memory lane. And the way she talks about Rodney now, but yet she leaves her son in his care. Yeah. I wanted everybody to see that. Yeah. So. Oops, I lost my comments. Tammy says, I've watched her for years and years, very rarely joined. My comments are going wonky, y'all. I'm sorry if I miss them. Watched her for years and very rarely joined the live. I just hit the speaker and could listen to shit, so he might have done that, and she would never know he watched it. Amen, Tammy. You're exactly right. Val, I agree. She's going to find herself in a situation she isn't going to like. And the sad part is she has brought her kid into that mess. Amen. That's it right there, Val. That's it. That's it. Now, here she is, her graduation year, having to switch schools and graduate with a school that you don't know nothing about. There's no memories there. I mean, I'm sure she'll make a few. I hope everything goes great for Shay. I really do, y'all. It breaks my heart. Good morning, Gail. I know I've said things, but still, I just don't understand why she couldn't wait. Why couldn't she just stay where she was at? If she couldn't afford the rent, then there's several other places, y'all, I know. It's done been checked on. There's several other houses that she could have rented for a lot cheaper than what she's doing now. Wouldn't have been as big. Her utility bills wouldn't have been high. She don't think about things like that, I suppose, because there's several other things she could have done except for what she did and let that child finish school. Concentrate on her and her life and her kids. But nope, she's got to run out there and meet a guy. She's known him, went down there for 2 weeks or 2 weekends, quit her job, left her kids, packed everything up, left a lot of shit behind, saying Rodney's going to take care of it. Well, we know that ain't Rodney will leave her a bit of that shit in the house. But there's not, she ain't got nothing, so there you go. But she didn't have time to move out and clean the house at the same time, so we can imagine. That's her behavior. That's her pattern. That's what she done. She hurries up and moves out and leaves what she wants to leave and never cleans it up, never does anything. And just takes off with a man that she don't know. And now he's controlling her, buddy. She's turned into an alkie. So, partying all the time. Her money's running thin or out. That's it, Lloyd. Exactly, Gail. She should have at least waited. And Shay even asked her to. What is so damn important that she had to disown one of her kids, quit her job, take one away from her boyfriend, her graduation, get rid of all the animals? I mean, this guy must be really something else. Or maybe she likes being controlled. Maybe she likes it. I noticed in some of her videos, did y'all notice how she was telling that guy, dude, about Daniel calling? Oh, he's calling. He wants $100. Y'all. She said, I wish he would just stop calling. Excuse me, but if you didn't want him calling, there's a thing on there that you can block him. You don't have to accept his phone calls. Is she really think people's buying that crap? All she had to do when it picks up, it lets you know that he's in a facility. All she had to do is I do not accept. And it'll tell you can block a number from a correctional institute. That's all she had to do. No, she's wanting to make this guy jealous of Daniel. She's wanting to stir the shit. And I think he's realizing that she is a shit stirrer. And he's got her off social media. Because I think we hit a nerve. I think all the stuff we posted, all the shit we found out, I think we hit a nerve big time. I think we got so damn close to letting something out. So he says, just get off social media. Because he said from the beginning, he didn't want no part of it. He did not want to be on it. Do not put me on camera. Yeah. Good morning, Pamela. Thank you, Pamela. Yeah, Pamela, I'm on this Beastie Bitch, and this one's too, TWO, guys, and the other one's just Beastie Bitch exposed too. Yeah, you wait for your 3 skeletons to start dancing. I hear you. How y'all like it? It was Tammy. That was one of her dogs. Yes, Shay posted them, trying to find them a good home, because her intentions were, if she couldn't find them a home before they moved, she was going to drop them at the pound. So Shay's actually the one that done that. That's it, Val. She wanted to make him jealous. Right, Susan. I ain't buying that. I ain't buying it. She does stuff like that all the time to throw us off. I don't know, Mariah. I don't know. I know Shay found a home for him, and then the lady brought Q back, said he bit her or something. Well, guys, come on. You don't take a 12-year-old dog around a little kid and expect, no, a little kid don't need a 12-year-old dog. They're old, they're grouchy. He ain't got no teeth. I don't know how he bit nobody. I mean, come on now. Um, I think the dog probably had health conditions. But anyway, they brought Q back, and I don't know what happened to him then. No, Lord. Oh my God, Tammy, no. Yeah, Tammy, describe the dog, baby. Does it look like Q-Tip? I don't know. They may have left Q-Tip there. They left one. They left Shay's dog. Which one was it? The little black and white. Was it Toby? Don't they call him Toby? I know. I know. Rodney said he was going to keep Toby because he had a fenced-in backyard. So I don't know if they ended up taking Q-Tip with them or not. Oh, Paula, tell him we said happy birthday, baby. Christine said old and grouchy like me. I think Toby was the black and white one. Yeah, thank you, Catherine. I thought that was it. That's Shay's dog originally. Oh, they asked someone to post a picture of the dog. No worries, Tammy. No worries, just whenever. You're very welcome, Paula. I hope he has a wonderful birthday. Bake him a cake and show up in your birthday suit when he comes in, Paula. Yeah, Roscoe was the black dog. Did she, Joanna? Good. Joanna said she found homes for all the dogs. That's awesome. Well, I bet y'all one damn thing. Yeah, Q-Tip was the small white terrier. Right, wired-haired terrier. But, you know them dogs has got to be being taken care of better than they were there. That's a blessing in disguise. I just didn't want none of them to go to the pound because they're overrun and overcrowded and Paula. Well, I mean, you know, in your birthday suit, holding the cake with the candles lit, singing happy birthday to you, baby. You sure do treat me nice. I said happy birthday, baby. Ooh, a new recipe for cupcakes. What kind? I want me some red velvet cookies. Have you guys ever heard of them? Oh, my Lord. They're red velvet cookies. And the texture of the cookies is not like a crunchy cookie, like a chocolate chip or anything like that. It's a cookie, and it's got the texture of a cookie, but it's also got the texture on the inside as a cake. Oh, really, Lloyd? Yeah, they did, Catherine, big time. Yes, they let the dogs down. I don't know, Lloyd. I hope not. Q-Tip can't make it outside. That was the one that I was shocked that didn't get to go. Because that was Sorori's dog she claimed to have loved so much. It just breaks my heart. And why? Why is she gone besides? I just don't understand it. Why is she hiding? I mean, what I'm trying to get at is what's the big deal about him being on social media? I'm still checking, finding out new stuff every day. I want to know why he don't want to be on social media. I know he's had a DUI before. I pulled that up, and it is the right one, the same one we've been talking about. He was 38 at the time he got that. That doesn't surprise me because the way they drink every single day, that whole bunch, and Saria getting beers out of her car that was left in from the night before. And they do have an open container law in Louisiana. And basically, what that means is it doesn't have to be open. What happens is if it's an open container violation, see, when you're transporting alcohol for your personal use, it must be in its original container. The bottles are usually in a 6-pack handheld thing, or it could be in it's according to what kind you drink, I suppose, but usually they're all in cardboard boxes and the boxes are sealed and you have to open them. Once you tear that box open, it gives you access to the beer. That is considered an open container. So she had one single beer in her car that was left in there the night before. She got it out and took it into her room with her at the hotel. But she could be charged for that because they know if you've got it out of the container that you're drinking and driving. And that's why they can prove that in court, but they can't prove if you're not on the breathalyzer. 9 times out of 10, if you get pulled over and they say an open container, they're going to give you a breathalyzer. So really, Tammy? Oh wow. She does, Naloy. Right? Yeah, they both towed her to Block D. Joanna, it's according to what kind of vehicle you got. If it's a car, it can be in the back seat, but it cannot be on the passenger back seat because you could always reach over behind the back seat, the passenger back seat, and grab you one. It's supposed to be behind you, behind your seat, because you can't. I don't know. It's funny, but yeah, it claims it has to be unaccessible. In other words, you can't get it while you're driving. In other words, if you put it in the front floorboard or the front seat, that's accessible. If you put it in the back seat, you're going to have to stop and get out. You know what I mean? So to be on the safe side, the best thing to do is to put it in a trunk. Now, if you're in an SUV or something like that, or a pickup truck, you're allowed to put it in different places. But I know that's right. One of these days, they both ain't going to have the money to buy that shit, and they're going to be sober and wonder what they was thinking. Oh, God, Mariah, that's awful about the puppy dog. Right, Tammy? And he's even got a social media page, but he ain't posted on it in years. So what does that tell you? That means he had a page at one time and he was on social media and then he quit. So something had to happen for him not to be on social media anymore. And if you'll notice, when Angelique and Soraya was doing their live videos and posting stuff, everybody in that house was on the phone. except for Sir Ray Ray's dude and somebody in the background talking. Oh, you're welcome, Joanna. So there's something, and we're working on it. We're working on it. If anybody else knows anything, I don't know, Tammy. That's what I'm thinking. He's got something to hide. Let's just, hey, guys, Cheryl, good morning. But yeah, there's some reason. Yeah, he did at one time, Catherine. I do know of. He did. There was a woman on OnlyFans, and she was a big woman, blonde headed. So you know. Um, I, I know Angelique's husband Todd had a warrant on him recently. I don't know if he's taking care of it. I don't know. But he had a warrant on him for back child support. So there's that also. Apparently so, Joanna. Yeah, I've noticed Angelique's been on Ray Ray's page for quite some time. I went back, like I said, was taking a walk down memory lane, sharing some stuff she said about Rodney and all this crap she was said back then. If you compare what she did and said back then to now, it proves what a liar she is. And I think that's another reason she might have got off social media. There's something going on. There is something big time going on because we all know she's addicted to social media. And then all of a sudden she's up and gone. And then I get that private message and she's gone. She's gone. She hasn't posted on anything unless it's TikTok. Because like I said, when I went over to TikTok, I thought about, well, let me check TikTok. And I went over to that shit and it said the live just ended. So I don't know if it's where I left off last time, maybe. Because I haven't been over there since last time. And then it just said the live has ended and went directly to so if somebody wants to, they can go over there and follow TikTok and hit the notifications. Looks like a little bell. And hit notifications. And if she does go live, it'll let you know she's live. You got that right, Gail. Just like with Tara. Thank you, Joanna. Brighton Lloyd. Like she's gonna, I don't buy that. I done learned that girl. I'm gonna tell you something. That person that was sitting at the end of the couch looking at the phone that had her head shaved and then her top part was in a ponytail, I thought that was a man. But my point being is she wouldn't have showed that if that was true. You know what I mean? She has never, I mean, you see how she's hiding certain things. Why would she all of a sudden say that? Why would she say, if you pay attention, you'll see this or that? And no, bitch, you ain't going to give us no fucking free information. She's not going to do it. No, I don't buy that. I think she's trying to be cute, trying to play games, see if we'll run with it. I don't buy it. I'm sorry, I don't buy it. Because the man we heard at the bar that night, the man we've heard in all her other videos at the Japanese restaurant, is the same man that was in the same room when she went live with that person sitting on the end of the couch and Angelique. That same guy, dude, that was in all the other videos is in that video talking in the background. She never showed him. Come on. No, I think it was all a ploy. I really do. Does Shay have a page on Facebook? Yeah. And on TikTok. But I think on her Facebook, Shay's got her shit locked down. I think, I don't know, Gail. I don't know if that person was a boy or girl, but dude is definitely a guy. I know, right, Catherine? And another thing is, I don't think Shay's going to go back to school. I don't. I think she quit. I think when they said they were going to put Shay, when they moved down there, they were going to put Shay in a private school. I think they said that. So it would look like we couldn't get any information. You know what I mean? Like if she's in a private school, they won't know she's quit school. Something. But because Soraya mentioned it before. Because she said something, somebody asked her, what about Shay's graduation? And Saria said, oh, she graduated early. And then she turned around in the next sentence said that's going to put her in a private school. Saria can't afford no damn private school, more especially this semester. She's already late to the semester. This is graduation for her. It ain't happening at a private school. It's too expensive. Uh, so I think she quit school. I think she allowed her to quit school. Actually, in the state of Louisiana, Shay's already emancipated. So she can quit school if she wants to. And there ain't nothing Soraya can do about it. I'm part of a gay child, and I'm almost positive that person is gay. It's just a mom thing. I hear you, Tammy. I'm sure she probably is. But the guy, the dude that Sorere's been claiming to see is a man. Catherine, I do too. I think he's a laborer, such as a mechanic, a house painter, fixer-upper. He's some kind of something like that. He's definitely a laborer. He doesn't have any education as far as anything like that goes. He's definitely works with his hands. It might be, Kel. Who knows? We don't know 100%, do we? Right, Val? There is no telling with that woman. I'm not 100% sure at all. I will tell you that much. Right, Mariah? Unless she left dude. Because they were on the same couch together, you know. Dude was sitting over there somewhere else talking to some other girl about jambalaya. Right, Mariah? Oh, Lord of mercy. What's wrong with her, y'all? I'm sure she's playing some kind of game. She's hoping the heat will be let off of her. She'll be back if she's not on some other platform already. I guarantee you. Here's the thing about it is, she's got private groups in all her other pages. When she had retail, she had private groups. When she had her B&B, she had private groups, chat rooms, groups. Um, Remember, she charged for them. Um, if she deactivated dysfunctional family, then she can't have a group on that because when you deactivate a page, it deactivates your groups that you've created for that page. So, but that don't mean she don't got it. And also, that B&B's dysfunctional is off of her Saria page. She's running that page off of her Saria page, but yet her Saria page is still up. So that means she deactivated it. Because if it was, well, it could have been taken, but it seems like if it was taken, the page name that she, or the profile that she created, dysfunctional family, would be gone too. So that's the reason I'm leaning towards more that Saria deactivated it instead of it being taken, because her Saria page is still up. And Dysfunctional Family is running off of Saria page. So with that being said, Saria's still up, but Dysfunctional isn't. So she went and deleted that shit, or not deleted it, but deactivated it or deleted it, either one. But it doesn't matter because the text message I got, or the private message I got, said you don't have to worry. She's done. She's gone. He made her shut it down. So either she deactivated it or she deleted the entire page. I find that hard to believe that she would delete it. I guarantee you she deactivated it because this dude does not know anything about how social media works. So she could flam him so easily, it's not funny. And it's sitting in the back burner back there, cooling down. And he thinks it's gone. Because, he's got people that can watch her too. And that might have been happening that day, y'all, when she abruptly ended it, when she said, oh shit. Because he was supposed to have been at work that day, right? And she goes out to her car and she's at somebody's house. A yellow, it's got an awning. And she went out to her car. And the place had black shutters. She wasn't in a hotel that day. And she's in her car. And all of a sudden she looks around, which probably means he pulled up in a vehicle. And she said, oh shit, and shut it down. Somebody probably called him and let him know that she was live after he told her not to. And she can say what she wants to and say he's not controlling. But we all know that's a bow-faced lie. Because he is controlling, and it's already, there you go. Proof's in the pudding, Saray. Right? I guarantee you she's still watching. Hey, Saray, why are you hiding? And I know some more that's watching. Hey, y'all folks. But she's running from something. And that's her MO. She's always catching somebody or hooking up with a man that's got something wrong with him. And this one seems like he's got a lot to hide. And she ain't learned a daggum thing from Daniel, has she? She ain't learned nothing by not checking into him or running a background check or whatever on him before she hooks up with him, because she don't care. All she wants is a man. She don't care. Now, she used D, saying he lied to her all these years. And we've been taking a walk down memory lane, and I can prove several times, which we already knew it before, but we can prove that she knew what Daniel was and didn't care. Now that he's locked up, she's just using him as an excuse to be able to get out here and replace him and all this, which I don't blame her, because first of all, I would have never got mixed up with a pedo to start with. And if everything was the way she said it was, she would be more careful about the next one, and she's not. So that explains why she don't care. She don't care if he's got a record. She don't care what his background is. She just plainly don't care. He's a man. That's it. Somebody for her to replace D with. The first one that would have her. I said that in the beginning. I said I give Saria, if Daniel does time, I give Saria 6 months. I'll be damned if it wasn't 6 months to the date that she started her shit. And she tried to latch on to the first one the first time. And that didn't work out. Nobody wanted to jump right into it with her except for this dude. What does that tell you about this dude? If he's willing to jump in a relationship that fast, just like Saria did, what does that tell you about him? Says a lot to me. Right, Christine? No job, no home. She's got to be dependent on this dude. And he's got the ball in his court. A lot of men like women that's dependent on them. That way they can treat them like they want to and they can't leave. And I'm afraid she's got that kind of situation going on. Right now, she's hard up. But how long will that last? With her being a narcissist like she is, and always wanting to be right, and always wanting to be in control, and always wanting to be the boss and point the finger for everybody else to do something. Yeah, they're going to butt heads real soon. But we won't know anything because she ain't on social media. If it hasn't already, if something hasn't happened, we don't know that something hasn't happened already. Amen, Joanna. That's in a nutshell. There's something, Catherine, going on, I'm telling you. Yeah, she did. Hey, Sirius. Good morning. Exactly. I mean, yeah, she's finally went off the deep end. This was her last hurrah, I suppose, because she even made the statement on one of her lives that she was fixing to give her haters some of the best content they've ever had. Well, you gave us very little content, sweetheart. Saria tried to hide everything. So how is she giving us anything? And now she's gone. And didn't even have the common courtesy to let her viewers know where she was going to be, or like sit down and do one final live and say, all these viewers that she cared so much about, that she was saying, oh, I'm cutting people out of the group because it's not me I'm worried about. I could care less. It's my viewers' privacy. It's my viewers, my viewers, my viewers. Everything was all about her viewers. Well, we knew that was a lie because we've seen how she done her viewers. People that's given her money, people that's ordered shit from her, people that's been with her forever. We've already seen her behavior and how she treats them. But not to even get on there and give them the common courtesy of one last live saying, guys, this is it. I'm done. I'm concentrating on my life, trying to get shit together, whatever the case may be. She could have did that and been done. Nope, just zilch, boom, out of here. That tells me she's scared. That tells me she's in hiding. That tells me that her old man, new dude, has got control of her. What he says goes. It tells me it's going to be the same with Shay. If he's going to tell her what to do on social media and everything else, he's going to tell her what to do with Shay. He's going to tell Shay what to do. It's going to be a big mess. And I don't know if she'll put up with it or not. It's just according to how desperate she is. I know she can't already love the guy. She ain't been with him long enough to care about him. So. And he's got stuff to hide. He's definitely plainly got shit to hide. Who's his ex-wife? Who's his ex-girlfriends? Where are they at? What did he do to them? Why is he single? Why do you never see anything about his kids? There's no telling. There is no telling. But eventually she knows. We will find out. And that's probably why he don't want to be on social media. And that's probably why her account is shut down. We got too close and we hit a nerve. Right? What happens when Caleb tries to come back? That's going to be a shit show. Because I'm going to tell you right now, shit. Caleb's used to running the show. I doubt he'll get to come back. Because that ain't going to last till the water gets hot. Because he did say, when she was dropping him off that day to go to the bus station, I will be back. Isn't that what he said? Plain as day. Plain as day. He said he will be back. Deborah, tell me about it, honey. I was worried from the get-go when she said moving, taking her away from her boyfriend, taking her away from her friends at school, taking her away from graduation, making her give up her job, making her give up the dogs. I was concerned way back then. I thought this can't be good. Not for a 17-year-old girl. No. She married a pedo once before. What is she taking her into now? Come on, guys. Wow, Mariah. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the people on the live. I'm sorry. Oh, my goodness. I'm so sorry, big boy. What? What? You gotta go. You guys excuse me just for a minute. Let me let this baby go. I know. Come on, Lisa, let me go. You ready? Come on. I'm back. I just have to keep an eye on him when he's outside. Sometimes I open the door and let him run out back around that little fenced area. He's got a big old yard to run around in. Yeah, that was my big boy. Big old baby's what he is. He's intimidated because he's so huge, but Lord have mercy, he ain't nothing but a big baby, and he thinks he can sit in my lap. Oh, Lord, honey. And he's sitting here like, my mama's talking, but there ain't nobody here, so she's got to be talking to me. Oh, Lord of mercy. But yeah, I just don't understand it. We're going to get to the bottom of it eventually. Sooner or later, it's all going to come out in the wash, guys. Right? Is my comment? There we go. Oh, that's true. Well, you guys know when she came back, I know a lot of you guys saw the video. Where she was coming back from her second weekend with this dude. She went down there twice before she decided to move. On her second visit home, coming back home on her ride, she was talking about they were going to have a family meeting. And she was talking about this and that and another. So she came home that day to work. She had to be at work that day. 2 Sundays in a row, she missed work. So she came home. They had their family meeting. She went live again, and she said, her own words, I still got the video. Her own words plainly said, they talked about D. They was packing his clothes, getting rid of what they could, or yada, yada, yada. And then somebody was asking her how the family meeting went, and she said, well, I found out a lot of things, a lot of disturbing things that I didn't know. A lot of disturbing things that she didn't know, but she wouldn't elaborate on them. So that means, did something happen to Shay? Like we tried to tell her? Lord God, I pray not, but I don't put it past her. And I damn sure don't put it past him. What happened? And who gives a 15-year-old child an option to move with her or stay there, knowing that E does not make good decisions for himself? So when he said Dad, he wanted to stay with Rodney, that should have been a red flag. Why does he want to stay with Rodney? You guys, have you ever seen any of those kids mind Rodney? They all know Rodney. You remember all the times that Caleb and Eve was fussing and fighting? And so Ray Ray would say, well, go tell Rodney he's in there. How many times did you hear E say, well, you know Rodney ain't going to do anything. You know Rodney won't do anything about it. They don't pay no attention to Rodney. So what's going to happen now that E knows Mom's not around? Because E was talking about school and quitting school, and she was down in Homa when one of her children came up missing. When the cat's away, the mouse will play. I mean, he's going to end up in so much trouble if he hasn't already. There's no telling what has happened as to why her page is gone. Something happened somewhere along the line and she just shut it down. Just shut it down. There's no telling, Mariah. Not that I know of. I do know the landlord had a call that let her know that Saria and M was moving. The reason Saria and M moves so quickly, gathers everything, throws it in a damn U-Haul, and takes off is because based on her pattern, based on her old habits, they owed rent. They owed rent. They wanted to hurry up and get the hell out of Dodge. But this landlord got a phone call. And this landlord showed up while Saria was on one of her lives. And then Saria comes on there like a dumbass and says, oh, they were just doing their 6 months inspection. First of all, the 6 months inspection, if that were true, was already up 2 months ago. Second of all, she's full of crap. That's not why they showed up. And I guess they were there checking and making sure that she didn't steal any of their things that was attached with the house. But they probably did a walkthrough and made sure there's no damage or whatever. I don't know. But I know the landlord showed up. She didn't stay very long at all. And I said from the beginning, Sarai didn't pay this month's rent. And she didn't. I don't think she paid last month's rent. And I think when Dude said to move down there, this was an opportunity for her not to have to pay rent. Because Shay said in the bathroom when they were still in DeRidder packing up Daniel's clothes, Shay was in the bathroom running water, and Saria told her to turn the water off. And Shay told her, Mom says, why? You don't got to pay it this month. She says, I don't care. You're not going to waste it. So we know she ran off low in bills. She probably left a water bill, power bill, internet bill. And there ain't no telling. Now I'm just wondering if she's making her car payments, because if not, they'll be looking for that car. The car's in Rodney's name, or co-signer. So, you know, there's that. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Cheryl. Yeah, her page has been gone, what now, 3 days? Saria's page has been gone. Yeah, Miss Piggy is gone. Lord, I wonder if somebody fried her up into bacon and sausage. Well, you know the little nursery rhyme, this little piggy went to the market. This little piggy stayed home. This little piggy had roast beef. This little piggy had none. This little piggy cried, wee, 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 I can't find my home. There you go. Is anybody else having sinus trouble and stuff with all this doggone shit falling? I was sitting on the back porch yesterday and the sun rays were coming through and you could just see shit flying in the air. Shit just flying around through the sun rays. I know that's right, Sirius. He ain't gonna be, though. Wow, Val, is that really what she said? Rodney can't afford that car. He ain't got no damn license. I don't know, Catherine. Ain't no telling. Right, Mariah? He ain't gonna be worth nothing. He ain't worth nothing. I tell you right now, that man ain't got nothing. That man does not want to be known. That man is a control freak. I guarantee you he would hit a woman in a heartbeat. That's my opinion. His value of a woman is not where it should be. He's definitely not a gentleman. He can't keep a woman apparently because he met it with Saray and jumped right on that bandwagon. And that's Saray we're talking about, so we know he's desperate. So he's going to be, he's got a record. I just ain't found it yet. Excuse me, guys. I got to put my dog up. He went out and done his business and came right on back. He's a good boy. Hold on. Let me give him a treat now. Who wants a treat? Hey, a treat. Good boy. Come here. You don't want it? You don't want your treat? Good boy. Yeah, you changed your mind, didn't you? No. We're not getting another one. That's enough. I had to give him treats. He's such a good boy. He did his business and came right back to mama. He's a good boy. He gets a good boy treat. They love their bacon treats. Oh, wow, Christine, really? So she did leave the washer and dryer for Rodney? Thank you, Joanna. Wow. I know she was talking about leaving a bunch of stuff behind. And here's the thing that got me. It's nothing big. But she's sitting there talking about how she has to go back Monday and she has to clean the house. And she's got a lot of other stuff that needs to be done something with, blah, 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 blah. Well, then Rodney comes in later on and she's on another live. Don't know if it's the next day, day after that, or whatever. Rodney comes in and he's talking about a place he's looking for to rent. And she said, well, that's great. Then she volunteered him. He didn't say he would take care of that shit. She volunteered him. Okay, well then fine. You can clean up the house when you leave. You could take anything that's left and use it, throw it away, whatever. You can just do that. And he was like, well, I guess I can. So what does that tell you with Rodney? He's not dependable, right? There's no telling. He probably took what he wanted and left the rest. No, Paula, nobody didn't buy them that washer. That's what she was wanting everybody to think. That washer, I thought, was from a rent-a-center place. Who, Tammy? Who does she got by on the other two platforms? Hey, Lisa. That's what I was thinking, Christine. I thought I heard that there was no hookups. Plus, I thought that washer was a renter washer. Remember, she had that washer and dryer. The washer tore up, started leaking water all in the floor. So they had to get another one. And then somebody was saying her viewers paid for it. And she ran with that for a little while. And then kind of find out it wasn't. She rented it from somebody. It was one of the new washers that goes by the weight of the clothes, blah, 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 blah. It don't use as much water, blah, 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 blah. You know, whatever. But I'm thinking that was from a rental place where you rent them. So that's probably when she left it. If she left it. I don't know. I know that's right, Mariah. You're right, Polly. It is hers. It's her place. You're right. But we know she don't never do what's right, so. Right in the Lord. Don't answer the door. It's Rent-A-Center. You got it in a nutshell. I don't know if they did or not. I don't know. Like I said, all I know is she had a washing machine. I'm just telling y'all what I heard. There ain't no telling with her, though. You know how Ray likes to run with shit. You never know if she's telling the truth or not. That's the reason you got to take everything she says with a grain of salt and check into it, because you don't know. Yeah, it did, Christine. Well, see, that's what these rental places do. You rent anything from them, somebody don't pay for it, it goes right back to the store. They clean it up and they rent it out to somebody new. They don't give a rat's patootie. I mean, you're paying 3 times the price of something that's been used already, but ain't no telling how many people. That's just like the car she's got. The car she's got that she bought used to be a rental car. And they don't sell those rental cars till they get ready to fall apart. If they can't rent them anymore, the longer they can rent them out, the more money they make. But when those cars start breaking down or stuff, it gets so old or so many miles on it, when the car's ready to be done with, then they sell it. They won't rent it because it means it could break down on one of their customers. So when it gets a certain age or so many miles on it, those rental companies just sell them. And she bought her car from Enterprise, which is a car rental place. So, that car sounded awful when she first bought it. I thought, yeah, that's got a little four-cylinder engine in it. And it sounds like a damn sewing machine, like it's on its last leg. Right? Yeah, Susan. Well, yeah, he could keep it because it's in his name. And all that means is if she don't pay for it, then it's stuck on Rodney. And what they seem to realize and how she used Rodney was she didn't even ask his permission, first of all. She put his name down there and they ran a credit check and he didn't even know he had damn decent enough credit to co-sign for anything. So she called and let him know that she used that. And he says, oh, well, I didn't even know I had good enough credit. So guess what's going to happen? If she don't pay for that, guess what? It's going to fall on Rodney. And I don't think Rodney realizes he's got a job. They'll garnish his wages if he don't pay for it. And he can't afford to have his wages garnished. He didn't make much money as it is. Now he's got to pay for rent. He's got to pay water bill. He's got to pay electric bill. He's got to put food on the table. I'm hoping that he went and filed for some kind of assistance for him and E. Because Lord knows he probably knows how to do it. He probably knows all about it because he lived with Ray all them years. And I'm sure he knows what he can and cannot get help with from the government. And I know he needs it with E. Because Rodney don't make much money at all, guys. And he's got rent, like I said, water bill, electrical. Those are the three main things he's got to have. So with that being said, and him not making much money, that's going to be hard for him. That right there alone is going to be hard for him. So he needs food stamps if he can get them to feed E. I know, Mariah. $850 a month for a 2-bedroom shed. You know what that place looks like to me? His new house. It looks like it used to be an old store or something, and they converted it into a house. And that's an old house, too. Most of their shit down there is built up on stilts and bricks and stuff because they're below sea level. Not D. Ritter so much, but because that's a pretty good bit away from the coast. But that's an old house. It's had a tin roof put on it. One thing about it, it does have a fenced-in backyard, but the front yard ain't shit. It's right next to the road, I'm a-thinking. That's right, he did, Tammy. She did. She did. Because she showed the paperwork when we was accusing her of getting a resident social security number at the nursing home she was working at one time. We accused her of that. And she showed paperwork where Rodney's name was on it. It's the only reason we found that out. Because I could draw her out. Oh, Lord, I could draw her out. If I didn't know something, all I'd have to do was post bullshit. And she'd come out and say, oh, that's not true. That's not true. Because she loves it. Lord, what's wrong with a bird? Like I said, if she could prove exposed wrong, she did. So she popped that paperwork up there to show me that she didn't get it, that I was wrong. So I'm like, okay, thank you. I can always get the truth out. Did you hear my bird say, right? Right? She did, serious. It's a huge clusterfuck. I know. I know. That's what he said. Well, first of all, they told E he needed to get a job because she wasn't buying him no phone. And he says, I done told you I can't get a job. I'm not old enough. Because nobody, labor laws and all, they won't hire a kid under 16. Unless there's circumstances, there's some special circumstances they would let a child under 16 work. But you got to fill out this form. And you got to tell why you need to work. And you got to have parents' permission. And it's got something to do with your grades. And it's called a child permit. And him being 15, being so close to the age of 16, they probably would let him work. But he told him, he said, I can't get no job. I ain't even old enough. Ain't nobody going to hire me till I'm 16. But he wanted to, bless his heart. He said he would. And he was so worried, guys. He was so freaking worried about, but what are we going to do? And, I need a phone. And instead of her setting that child down and explaining to him that everything was going to be okay, she's just, get out of my room, or just shut up, or shush, or I don't know. It's a sad situation because you could tell he was worried. He was really worried. He already knows how his dad is. He was really, really worried. Exactly, Catherine, he would. Exactly, Christine, tell him. Y'all, I don't know what it is about this bird, but when I'm talking to Christine on the phone, if this bird starts, Christine can talk to my bird and say, that's my pretty boy. And he shuts up. He loves Christine's voice. I told her I'm fixing to ship him to California. Right, Mariah? I don't think so either. Oh, no, Lord. Ain't that pitiful? Right, Susan? Exactly, guys. I just don't know what's going to become of all this. I foresee something not good. It's awful. Sorry about my bird. He's got a mind of his own and a personality on his own. You never know what kind of mood he's going to be in. I do too, Naloy. It's going to be an adventure, that's for sure. Hey, Tricia. Hey, love. But like I said, yeah, it's going to be a mess. He does, Christine. He loves your voice. I swear, y'all. She'll get on there and tell him, hey, pretty boy. How's my pretty boy? And he turns that head sideways and he turns it the other way. And this little cockatoo goes up on his head, his crown. And oh, he just shows out with Christine. Right, Joanna? I think so too. I think she kind of coerced him into staying with his dad. I believe that. I'm exactly with you, girl. Right, Vanessa? Hey, Misty. Hey, baby. Yeah, you know he did, Vanessa. Anything she left, he went through it. He's always been one of them kids that likes to go through stuff, whether it belonged to him or not. Yep. It goes to show you if he wanted anything, hell, he had to steal it. They didn't damn give him a whole lot. Right, Gail? Yeah, at least Gail's talking about my bird. I said, I'm sorry for my bird. She said, well, anything's better than the washing machine. The only thing about it is, Gail, he don't have an on and off button. No, Lord of mercy. Or a remote control. He's a mess. I've been watching a lot of these scary programs on Halloween. Halloween's one of my favorite times of the year. And they're having like all these marathons on all these channels, right? It's Halloween. And some of them is great. Some of them has been some of the older movies like Silver Bullet. Who remembers Silver Bullet? I think it had Corey Feldman in it, and about the werewolf. It had Gary Busey in it. The wheelchair, he makes the wheelchair like go really fast because the little boy's in a wheelchair. It's about the werewolf. That's a good one. I like Silver Bullet. A lot of the good ones has been coming on lately. And the bird's like, what the hell's going on? The devil twins are in the house. Did she take it, Vanessa? Oh, I thought Caleb took it. Now she knows that kid loves that. That's all he's got. Well, she might have took it because she knew they wasn't going to have any internet. Because Rodney ain't gonna pay for no internet. He's going, Rodney. He's gonna be doing the best he can right now, paying rent and paying a water bill and a power bill's enough for him. He ain't gonna have no money for nothing extra, and he don't believe in spending it on internet and stuff like that. That means poor old E ain't even gonna have a damn TV to watch. They ain't gonna have no internet. Tammy, she'll end up pawning it. She gonna be hurting for money. She didn't have a whole lot of money to start with. And her spending all that money on motels and fast food and shit. Cool, Misty. Oh, you'll have to post them what they look like when you get done. Yeah, anything that's worth $1. When she gets to hurting for money, y'all know it. She'll rear that ugly head again, I promise you. I just got a feeling she'll come out of it. Now, here's the thing about it is, will she be on another platform? I doubt it because she tried that crap before. She's went to other platforms so many times, and she'll get a following, but she won't get the following that she got on Facebook. She won't, because that's where everybody knows her from. And she's a train wreck, and that's why she gets so many views. She don't have to sell anything. She's a freaking train wreck. And with that being said, she'll pop back up again. This is temporary. She's not gone forever. I promise you she's not. Most of her, for the last 8 years or 9 years, this woman's been steady on social media. It has become a part of her life. And I think she's addicted to it. And I think she'll be around till the day she gets 6 feet deep. Just right now with this new relationship and all, yeah, it'll get old. It'll get old. They'll either part ways or she'll say, look, I'm going to do what I want to do. And if you don't like it, that's tough shit. And they ain't nothing irks me worse than letting a man control a woman. That pisses me off. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm a strong, independent woman. And for somebody to let a man tell them what they can and do to the extent of social media. But then again, I'm not desperate. You know what I mean? But her doing shit like that knocks back women. And what kind of an example is she setting for Shay? What kind of example has she ever set for any of her kids? But right now, Shay, at the ages she's at, she sees mama's doing it, then it's okay. She should be living on her own and showing Shay what an independent woman and how hard it is, but you can do it if you want it. With her other kids beside her. That ticks me off to the core. She's got to have the attention. That's exactly what I'm saying, serious. She thrives on the attention. Because, see, if she's off social media, She's just like any other Tom, Dick, and Harry out here. She's just your average J person, average Joe. She's not a celebrity without social media. And social media is what's built her up all these years, making her think she's all that in a bag of chips, and she ain't. But with that being said, she loves the attention. So she'll be back. It's just a matter of time. But will she be on a different platform? I doubt it. I think she'll end up back on Facebook. She's probably already on another platform right now as we speak. But with that being said, then again, it may be a new page. Or she may reactivate the one she's got with all of her followers already. Ain't no telling. Hey, Lisa Adams. Yes, he does. That's what we've been saying, Lisa. You're exactly right. If he catches her on again, she'll get the boot to the curb. Hasta la vista. Arrivederci. Andale. Gone. And we all know it. Even though she made a post. Our life. He don't control me. I do what I want to do. So, if he don't control you, where are you? Why are you hiding? What has happened? You fell off the face of the earth. How do we even know she's okay? We don't know this dude. It could have took them both out to the desert. Well, like I said, I hope the kids are okay. She probably is, Joanna. She probably is lurking. What's that little song? Welcome to the late night circus, where you get to be a freak on purpose. Under the sheets, I will be lurking. Do you like what you see? Do you like what you see, Sarah? Chicken, you know how she used to say all the time, if you dare me, I will, I will, I will. Don't dare me, don't dare me. I dare you. I dare you to rear your snaggletooth face. I dare you, Sarah. I dare you. I double dog dare you. Right, Christine? Right, Tammy? We can only pray. We can only hope. Y'all know I've been taking care of my man, right? He's been sick. And he's feeling better. Can I tell y'all what he's doing right now? What are you doing, honey?
Cutting taters.
Y'all hear what he said? Cutting taters. What are you making?
Homemade vegetable soup with cornbread.
Homemade vegetable soup with cornbread. Now, I've cooked for him since he got out of the hospital.
But it ain't what I wanted.
Did you hear him? It ain't what he wanted.
He said, if you want some, you got to fix it your damn self.
If you want some, you got to fix it your damn self. Did you hear him? I think he don't like my cooking. Hey, y'all, I made homemade chicken and dumplings. Homemade dumplings and all the other day. He sure did tear that up. Then I made a chicken parmesan. What was that? Was it yesterday? Night before last, I made chicken parmesan. He tore that up. What did we have last night?
Last night?
Yeah.
Sandwiches?
Yeah, we had a sandwich last night.
And that was good, by the way.
And that was good, he said, by the way. See, he's smart. It don't matter what you cook, you better say it's good. Right?
I don't like wearing a skillet.
He don't like wearing a skillet, he said. See? He knows what them cast irons are for. Y'all, he's a good guy. I think I'm going to keep him. Amen, Sirius. You got that right. He don't mind cooking. He don't mind washing dishes. He don't mind getting his hands dirty. That man's always been a go-getter his entire life. He's got respect for women. He opens the car doors, doors at the store. He is a real man. Let me tell you, all up, and a real man that believes in taking care of business. And he takes care of me and he spoils me. And he's had some health problems and he got out of the hospital. I said, no, buddy, you're coming to stay with me where I can keep my eye on you. In return the favor, he's took care of me and spoiled me rotten. So it's my turn. And you see what he's in there doing. Cooking.
That's all right, you're washing dishes.
Did you hear him? That's all right. I'm washing dishes, he said. Oh. You got.
You're going to have all the women thinking you got it made. You ain't.
Did you hear him? He said, you're going to have all those ladies on there thinking that you got it made and you don't. Y'all believe that, don't you? Y'all believe that. Yeah, honey. My aunt gave me a small cast iron skillet and a rolling pin back when I was married to my first husband, the one that passed. And she looked at me and she said, these are not just for cooking. And she meant it.
But who owns the cast iron now?
I know, right? No, and he don't mind me being on live. What about that? He can't control me. I hear you, Christine. Oh, Joanna said, hey, Blue Devil.
Hello.
Hey, he said. Joanna's one of his favorites, you guys. Did you miss us, Joanna said?
Always.
Always, he said.
I know how to answer them damn trick questions.
Oh, right, Trisha. I got my fur babies as dishwashers. No, ma'am. Well, that's true. Now, they will lick a plate clean, but they're only allowed to have paper plates, which is probably, we'll probably eat out of, well, we ain't got no paper bowls, do we, baby?
Them you will have to wash.
Yeah.
Can't let the dog wash them.
No, can't let the dogs wash them, he said. He's a pretty good old guy. Does he make veggie salad too? Well, I'm sure he could. Heck yeah. I'm going to tell y'all something. It's about that time. And he makes some of the meanest, baddest damn Brunswick stew you'll ever put in your mouth. I tell you what, I got nieces that live in Michigan. And let me tell you, it won't hurt her feelings a little bit to have some sent to her. She'll tell you right quick, if he's making his Brunswick stew, I'll pay for the shipping. And honey, he does it too. He'll get one of those little cheap styrofoam coolers and he'll pack that stuff with what they call dry ice. And he'll send it priority overnight. And that girl's got Brunswick stew the next day. If that ain't burnt, I don't know what is. And he knows that. He knows can't nobody control expose. Bless him. I'm not the easiest person to get along with because I'm too damn independent. This guy, I tell you right here, if there's something that needs to be worked on the car and I know how to do it, I'll do it. If plumbing needs to be worked on, hey, he's seen me do that, I'll do it. He knows I'm a damn go-getter. He knows that I can piss in the snow just like he can. I mean, not just like he can, but I can still write my name. And he loves that about me. He's not threatened by that whatsoever. A lot of men are, but he's not.
I'd much rather you do it anyway.
Did you hear him? I'm fixing to have to get him, y'all. He said he'd much rather for me to do it anyway. He's getting off cocky. He's feeling better. Y'all hear him? Y'all wouldn't believe some of the stuff he comes out and says. He keeps me laughing all the damn time. I'm telling you. I said, what do you do? Sit up at night and think of all this shit to say? Oh, Christine, I forgot about that. Hey, Stephanie. Hey, baby. Awesome, Paula. You ain't going to get to see nothing. You still hear me, though, can't you, baby? I know he is, Catherine. He is definitely a keeper. I'm telling you what's the truth. If y'all only knew how much this man spoils me. It ain't funny. And my dogs love him. That's a good damn sign. Yes, sir. They love him to pieces. Buddy's just glad he's got a guy, a dude to hang out with for a while.
Ain't nothing like 2 dicks to swinging.
Stop it. I told y'all there. I ain't repeating that. I ain't going to tell y'all what he just said. Uh-oh. Christine wants to know about the cucumbers.
Like I said, ain't nothing like 2 dicks to swinging.
I ain't going to tell you that. I hope you heard him. He's a mess, I'm telling you. It's got something to do with the cucumbers, though, Christine. When I said a while ago Joanna was one of your favorites, Christine said, oh, but you don't remember? She's the one that has skin on her cucumbers. He's shaking his head, smiling.
That's called foreskin.
Yep. Nip, 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 nip in the bud. We're nipping it in the bud. Paula says just a swinging. Amen to that, Catherine. They love him to pieces. I mean, but he's got somebody to go outside and hang out with. I think I just might keep him. I'll let y'all know. Right, Tricia? He does. They all heard you. Now they're saying just a swinging. Just a swinging. What's that song? Do you baby sang low to the wall to and pro? Can you tie him in a knot? Can you tie him in a bow? He's a mess, y'all. I'm telling you. But guys, look, it's already 1:30 my time. I got to get my butt up here and see if he needs some help. I really have to watch him because he don't know when the doctor says, take it easy, what that means. He's been a go-getter all his entire life. And so I'm going to go barge my way in, and I'm going to see if there's anything I can do to help this dude and take my boys for a walk and get their food ready. And he's got it smelling good up in here too already. It's going to make me hungry. Yes, Joanna, he's the bestest, honey. He really is. But with that being said, guys, y'all enjoy the rest of your day. We can go live over here now. Y'all know when I post it on either page, Beastie Regular Original, or this one right here, that when I say live, I'm going to be here for a little while. I'll let you guys know about that one when it gets all fixed, whatever. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day. I'm going to go in here and I'm going to feed these animals and walk them and get ready for some homemade vegetable soup and cornbread. And if that ain't Southern, I'll kiss your eyes. Thank you, Susan. He is. He's doing so much better. He gave me a big scare there for a while. But he's up walking around and in the kitchen. I got to watch him in my kitchen. I don't like nobody in my kitchen. I love you, ladies. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you soon. Mwah. Bye for now, ladies.